We told you last Wednesday about the situation at Bedford schools where district leaders say students brought gun ammunition to the junior high. Now, while no one was hurt, no threats were found, according to the school. Some parents are taking exception to that, and others are saying they've had enough. Steve Iwanek spoke to a couple of parents. Steve, one father told you this may be it, the last straw for his family.
Dan, you have that right. Nick Myers says the safety of his daughter is always his top priority. So now, after last week's scare, finding bullets in students' book bags, he's now left to decide if Bedford is still the best place for his child. Bedford Junior High is home to hundreds of children, but one day in class last week has stirred a lot of concern.
It's terrifying. You just start to wonder what happened, what's going to happen.
Nick Myers, the father of a 7th grader, says he was shocked when last Wednesday his daughter came home and told him.
She said, "Dad, you wouldn't believe what happened today. We had kids that had ammo. It was crazy." And as a parent, obviously you have a lot of questions and you kind of freak out right away.
The district said in a letter last week that no weapon was present and there was no threat to students or staff. But Myers was unsettled when he learned his daughter was sitting near one of the students involved.
How would you expect anything other than speculation and fear in the kids at class?
He says the incident has him questioning whether his daughter should remain in the district.
If she was our only child, we'd do it immediately. We'd move her out. She'd be in Whiteford.
Myers is not the only parent that reached out to me. In fact, in the last 72 hours, I've received at least a half dozen messages from various parents across the Bedford School District saying that what happened last Wednesday is completely unacceptable.
This has been the worst experience I've had with a school.
Another parent of an 8th grader who wished to remain anonymous says she's demanding better from district leaders.
We need more transparency. We need more clear guidance on how you are moving forward after something like this happens. You know, people are dropping off their children at school, kids are riding the bus.
Bedford Superintendent Dr. Carl Shultz says the district values transparency, but that federal privacy laws prevent how much public schools can share about incidents like this. Saying, quote, "As both a superintendent and a parent of a 6th grader, I understand the desire for complete and immediate information. Please know that student safety remains our top priority, and we remain committed to clear, responsible communication with our families and community." But for Myers, the big issue is trust.
These kids that are in your school have parents that are trusting you to have these kids in the school as often as they're at home. And you should give the communication that you would expect if you were one of their parents. If something happens, you should know all the details of what happened.
Now, as for the students who got in trouble, Superintendent Dr. Shultz told me that 2 kids ended up getting punished, but could not tell me whether it was with suspensions or expulsion. He also says that 3 shotgun shells were found and reiterated that there was no threat to the school.